Citizens of Super Earth and Helldivers alike, welcome back to TitanMtg News, your news station for all democracy-related news around the galaxy. And today, we are aboard the Arbiter of Audacity, joined by Helldiver Cronos 341. Sir, thank you for joining us today.
It's good to be here. Good to be here.
Absolutely. So, sir, let's go ahead and start right into your service record, okay? Go ahead and give us a little bit of background about yourself, when you're, what campaigns you were a part of, as well as what your service record looks like overall.
Well, I enlisted right after Malevolent Creek. I think it was technically after the third battle of Malevolent Creek. My most notable theaters have been at the Meridian Super Colony and at Vernon Wells, where we liberated endangered children.
Fantastic. Okay, and so let's go ahead, and since you were a part of those campaigns, let's talk about your ideology and your loyalty. What does the term managed democracy mean to you, and how has it shaped your desire to serve?
It means safety, security. It means having a voice that's heard. And it is absolutely, it has shaped everything that I do. Because, I mean, when we're out here, we represent everyone back home. And it's important to put forth your best foot.
Absolutely, that is true. Okay, so let's dive into a little bit of your tactical approach. So what are a lot of your approaches for, let's say, specifically we're on a Terminid campaign. Let's talk about the Terminids. What kind of stratagems and assets do you like to bring along for Terminids?
For Terminid, I like to bring a lot of defensive and mobile stratagems when facing the Terminids. Things that will distract hordes of bugs or slow them down long enough for my squad to be able to open up on them. But if that fails, I have my wonderful... Oh, God! What was this? Every time.
It's okay. We don't expect you to know all of those. Neither does Ministry of Truth. We just expect you to wear them.
All right. But failing on being able to hold back the horde, my contingency has always been my RS-12 armor, which if you've managed to not extract off the planet, falling in combat will result in this armor detonating 1.5 seconds after your death.
Okay, fantastic. Taking out any fascist scum along with it.
That's right.
Okay, so let's say this kind of might play into that a little bit. You're outnumbered and you're outgunned, and your stratagems are on cooldown. What's your next move?
Well, first thing I'd like to do is yeet out as many thermites as I have on me. If I'm facing bugs, I usually can't, and I end up surrounded. This is the one problem with my kit, is that close range is a bit of an issue. I carry the Eruptor. But worst case scenario, I switch to my Talon and, take out as many as you can before you get taken out. In which case, as discussed, I will take out more.
Responding democratically. I love it.
That's right.
Okay, so how do you maintain morale when surrounded by tyranny, dissent, and malfunctioning resupply beacons?
Well, personally, I smoke. I'm kidding. But that is actually probably the main way that we keep spirits high around here. It's a bit of gallows humor, if you will.
Yes, absolutely.
These places we go are absolutely dangerous. They are lethal. And to date, we have lost over 5 billion Helldivers. So if you can't laugh at something, you're not gonna get far.
May they rest in peace. Absolutely. We appreciate your service. Would you sacrifice a fellow Helldiver to secure a mission critical objective? And why is that the correct decision?
I would absolutely be willing to sacrifice any of my Helldivers if it meant completing the mission. And it is the right answer simply because you put the mission first. All right, we are here to do a job, and that job might not entail getting out alive. But we sacrifice so that way the citizens back home don't have to.
Absolutely. All right, you discover a non-compliant colony resisting managed democracy. How do you educate them?
Well, like all good democracies, we have to try diplomacy. And if diplomacy doesn't work, if they refuse to see the error of their ways, then there's always the infinitely translatable barrel.
That is very true. Absolutely. Okay. So I want you to go ahead and tell me what this phrase means to you. Freedom spreads through superior firepower.
That means the truth. That's what it means, because when the bugs don't listen to reason, the automatons have decided that we are inferior and that they need to wipe us out. And as for the squids, I don't even know what I'm looking at, much less how to talk to it.
And don't forget they are conscripting voteless into their ranks, taking our people from us. So,
that is absolutely correct. And those people need to be liberated the most.
absolutely. So what is your go-to, like your number one stratagem that you use out on the battlefield across all three battlefiels?
Oh, the portable hell bomb.
Portable hell bomb. So
Portable
you
bomb
become the stratagem then.
I mean that is easily my most valued tool. And yeah, sometimes I do become the stratagem.
That is
Although I will say, for any recruit Helldivers that might be interested in trying this out, please be careful when you stim your battle buddy. You will arm my bomb.
Speaking of new recruits, do you have any advice you would like to share to the soon-to-be ex-divers, as we're calling them?
Oh man, you need to listen. You need to pay attention. All right, you are not going to be alone. I will be incredibly surprised if we see a single ex-diver recruit that doesn't have a veteran with them.
Okay, fantastic.
And when they need to remember, though, it's always mission first. Extract is nice, but not required.
Amen. And that includes side objectives, correct, sir?
That absolutely does include side objectives. If we don't take out those illegal broadcasts, then the bots can spread their socialism. If we don't upload those pod datas, we don't have the necessary knowledge we need to continue to fight effectively.
Amen. True that. So whenever you are, we're talking about the Ministry of Truth now and Super Earth High Command, they have actually issued a couple questions that they would like me to ask. Specifically, the first one: how do you fight the enemies that are against democracy? Like, what is your tactical ploy? I guess you could say.
Well, I'm a big fan of the hot drop.
Mm-hmm.
Right there into the middle of the enemy territory. And usually me and my squad will immediately deploy our beacons and rain righteous 500 bombs on them.
I love it. Okay, and then the second question they would like to ask and they would like to know is specifically what kind of new ordnance would be beneficial for the battlefield against any of the three factions that we are currently facing off against, if you had to make a recommendation.
Frankly, what I think we need is more one-handed weapons. We need better ways to support each other. I know I personally, and I know also a few other Helldivers that would like to make better use of the ballistic shield, but the weaponry just to combat our enemies just isn't there that's compatible with it.
Absolutely. Okay. I appreciate that input, and I will share that with the Ministry of Truth and Super Earth High Command as well. So, now we're going to talk real quickly, and then we'll be done with the interview. So, what would you like to say to all the current Helldivers that are out there, as well as citizens of Super Earth?
Well, to the Helldivers, why are you watching TV? We need these samples collected so we can get into the gloom.
Says the man that's getting interviewed currently, but yeah, good point.
I'm being interviewed from my super destroyer, and as you can see by my map behind me, missions are in progress.
I know, I'm just kidding with you. Okay, and to our citizens,
your support that is so unwavering is what carries us through this fight. If it wasn't, and especially to our brothers and sisters in Seath, we could not hold some of these cities without you.
Absolutely. And I
also to the citizens and to see one actual really important thing: stop walking into my minefields. They're bright, glowing red things on the ground. Don't step on them.
Yes, they need to have more vigilance. That's for sure. And we really appreciate the time that you've given us, Kronos. And we hope that your future endeavors go forward and have success. And the Ministry of Truth and Super High Command have actually asked me to pass along a message that they truly value your service and they truly value your integrity and your way that you keep moving and pushing forward with all their missions. They have recognized your accolades and your structure, and they appreciate all of that you have done for Super Earth.
Through Lady Liberty, we sanctify.
Absolutely. And we appreciate you very much for this interview. And we hope that you go forward and spread the flames of democracy. And anyway, Titan Democracy News, thank you for joining us for this interview. And we'll see you guys next time.